The talk, now they've got to walk the walk. You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? They both want a knockout, you can tell. Which fighter will say no mas? Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted it. They're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Left counter scores. And he misses with that jab. They score with that left hand. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about McGregor. That was... And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That left counter was perfectly timed. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. That's a nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. How did they survive? Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. He misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just misses with that jab.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Weiss, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about McGregor. Pretty dominant round there. Let's get it started in round three. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Beautiful counter punch. trying for a knockout. That one lands. It's all offense all the time. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And we may see a stoppage here. Let's talk about McGregor. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch, counter punch. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches that go. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool. I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare if you are not fit.
Charlie Edwards rocked. How are they still standing? Perfect punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The perfect count. Let's talk about McGregor. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's a right hand. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to...
And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Charlie Edwards is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Why weren't they covering up? Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Right when you think the pace will slow down, uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. I want to see that again from a different angle. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest...